do, we are going to learn another grammar topic. Simultaneously, we will practice. So today's grammar topic is conjunctions, or maybe you can say connectors. So in English also we have connectors, and in German also we have connectors. My laptop is hanging a lot, so there might be a little delay in you seeing my screen.
And today we are starting from press.
Yes, a new grammar topic.
Okay.
So this is pretty simple, nothing tricky. It's just you have to understand the concept basically. So conjunctions, we tell them in German Konjunktionen. I'm repeating the word Konjunktionen. Das bedeutet conjunctions, the connectors basically which connect two sentences. So we can have two sentences, a main sentence and a neighboring sentence. Also main sentence heißt Hauptsatz, Haupt und Satz. Also main sentence, und dann Nebensatz, that means neighboring sentence. So as we all know already that either in a sentence, in a long sentence, there can be two Hauptsatz also, there can be two main sentences also who can individually exist, or they can be one main sentence or neighboring sentence. So the words which connect both of these sentences are called connectors. Now there are two type, like in English we have a long list of connectors, so as in German. But the thing here is we have to categorize these connectors, or like there is a list, these are the connectors basically. So we have to categorize them in two sections. Why two sections? Because one category is when the sentence structures remain same. So we have seen like we use subject plus verb plus object. So this is the regular sentence structure we have learned. So now some of the connectors are there which does not impact the structure of the sentence. So when the structure remains the same, these connectors which does not impact the structure of the sentence, they are like aber, which means but. Then we have den, that means because. Then we have oder, which means or. Then we have sondern, that means rather. And then we have und, which means and. So these are like small list of connectors which does not impact the structure but connect the two sentences. Now there are some of the connectors, some of the words which are there who like while we use them they impact the sentence structure, and how they impact the sentence structure we will see. Now like read this line, when the syntax structure of Nebensatz changes. So there are some of the connectors which impact the sentence structure of Nebensatz, neighboring sentence. What these words are? These are while, which means because. So for because we have two connectors. One is den, which does not impact the structure, and one is while, which does impact the structure. Then we have when, which means whenever or if or when. So when basically used at multiple places. We'll see the examples for that. Then we have als, which also means when. Then we have ob, which means if or whether. So now I'm just giving a quick example of because or while and then, how this impact the structure of the sentence and how it remains the same. So let's say I have to say heute kann ich nicht lernen. So let's say I have to say that today I cannot study or I cannot attend the class because I am ill or I am sick. So heute kann ich nicht lernen. Today I cannot learn because. So I'll use while. ich. Okay, let's use then first of all. So the simple sentence will be then ich bin krank. So this is normal structure. No changes has been done here. It's just ich bin krank and I cannot learn today. So I've connected this with den because so I cannot learn today because I am sick. Now instead of then, if I use bin here, if I use while here, the second category, how the sentence structure will change. Now see this. This is yellow highlighted, this is green highlighted. So for while this is for, I'm sorry. Now if I use while for the same sentence, how the structure will be? Da kann ich nicht lernen, weil ich krank bin. So here, what is happening here in the second category, sentence structure is being changed in a manner. It's just the verb which you are conjugating. You will pick that and you will put it at the end of the sentence. Nothing much you have to do. It's just you will pick the verb which is being conjugated and you will put it at the end of the sentence. Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now let's say if you have so this example was pretty simple because we had one verb only here, but let's say if you have two verbs in the sentence, then what you would be doing. So then also you would be doing the same. The verb which you are conjugating, you will put it at the end and the rest of the sentence will remain same. So here if you have, let's say, another verb, so let's say I have to say that I cannot attend the class today or today I cannot learn because I have to go somewhere. So heute kann ich nicht lernen, weil ich irgendwo gehen muss. So the normal sentence basically is ich muss irgendwo gehen, like I have to go somewhere. So what you have to do, gehen you have kept at the same place only, it's just muss, you have put it and you have replaced it at, you have just changed the position, you have put it at the end of the sentence. This is simply what you have to do. Now before we proceed further with any more examples or any further conjunctions, what I quickly want you to do is, you guys have done this exercise where you were comparing two of the things, like which device is important to you. So some people have written like my smartphone is important for me as compared to my laptop. Some people have written my laptop is more important to me as compared to my laptop. So now what you have to do today, you have to give the reason also. So I'm just writing the task here again. Welche Geräte sind wichtiger für Sie und warum? Today you have to give the answer also, why. So you will use either then or or while. I'll just try to use while when you're saying because. Let's say I'm saying that my laptop is more important to me than my smartphone because on my laptop I can work. So similarly, you have to give the answer for warum also. Take 5 minutes and let's quickly do this exercise. Then we'll discuss. Verstanden? Okay. One second, please send a picture. Okay, Rachel has sent something. Mein Smartphone ist wichtiger als mein Laptop, weil ich meine Familie überall anrufen kann. Okay, gut, Rachel. So, Rachel, when you write überall, what is exactly you are trying to say here?
That I can call anywhere.
Okay.
Because I can call anywhere.
Okay. Then Angie has also sent something. Mein Handy ist für mich wichtiger als mein Laptop, denn ich kann meine Familie mit meinem Handy anrufen. Okay, so Angie, if you would write the same sentence with while, how will you say that? You don't have to write it, just read it and tell me. Let's say you are using while instead of then. Then how you would say the sentence?
Let's say, while ich kann meine Familie mit meinem Handy.
Weil ich meine Familie mit meinem Handy anrufen kann.
Kann, yeah, sorry.
So with while, can will go and the end. And it's familia, not family. Please correct the spelling family.
Okay, familiar.
Yeah, you have written that in English.
Can will go to the end.
Yep. Familiar.
And the unrufen will stay the same.
Yes, unrufen will stay the same because and why it will remain the same. So let's just look at the second sentence only. Ich kann meine Familie mit meinem Handy anrufen. I can call my family with the help of my phone. So this is a simple sentence. So since we are using modal verb, so irrespective of any type of verb which is there, that will always remain at the end, which is anrufen. So you're not going to separate anrufen. It will remain there only.
Okay.
Okay, now we have a quick exercise to do. Each one of you will read one sentence and then we'll discuss what the answer should be. So here we have some of the conjunctions here. Aber, den. Aber means but, we know that. Den, because we know that. Oder or. Sondern means rather. Und means and. Now this is the list which does not impact the structure. So structure remains the same. The task is, it's just you have to read the sentence and figure out which conjunction has to be used here. Now, Angie, Rachel, let's start reading the sentences one by one and give me the answer. Rajveer, if possible, once you get free, you can also join in. So, Angie, let's start with you. Lesen Sie das vor, bitte. Nummer 1. Angie, can you read that, please? Lesen Sie das vor.
Sorry, I'm on mute.
Okay.
Ich möchte ins Kino gehen, aber ich habe kein Geld.
Meaning?
I want to go see a movie,
Mm-hmm.
at the cinema, but I don't have money.
Okay. Next, Rachel. Rachel, are you also on mute?
Du kannst mit uns fahren.
Mm-hmm.
Du kannst dein Auto nehmen.
Oder, yes.
Yeah,
That's
oder.
right. It.
So you can drive with us or you can take your car.
Right. Nummer 3, Angie.
Drei. Peter kauft kein Auto. Right. Sondern
Sehr schön.
kauft ein Motorrad.
Right. Meaning?
Peter cannot buy car. Rather, he bought.
Not cannot. It's just he does not. It's not cannot.
Peter kauft.
Yeah, so Peter does not buy a car. Rather, he buys a bicycle.
He buys
Bike.
bicycle.
Yeah. Bike. Not bicycle, sorry. But a motorbike. Bicycle is Farad. Done. Next. Rachel.
Ich kann Deutsch, Englisch und ein bisschen Französisch sprechen.
Yes.
I can speak German, English, and a little bit of French.
Sehr schön. It's simple. Next sentence. So this sentence, Rachel, you won't read because the previous one was very simple. Now there are 2 sentences. Same sentences. Just you have to give me answer for both.
Okay. Ich kann mein Referat nicht schreiben, denn mein Computer ist kaputt.
Sehr schön.
And then ich kann mein Referat nicht schreiben, dann while
Yes. Here,
When my computer is kaput-ish.
kaput is. Meaning,
Mm, what is referent?
paper, report,
That is
attention
paper.
to
Okay, okay. I can give my presentation, my report or paper. Mm,
I cannot write my report because my computer is broken.
write my report because my computer is
Kaput, broken, or out
broken.
order, or out of order, like not working. Das funktioniert nicht. Kaputt bedeutet, wenn etwas nicht funktioniert. Verstehen Sie, was ich sage? Kaputt bedeutet, wenn etwas nicht funktioniert ist.
Kaput is broken.
Yes. Read it. This is what I was saying.
Kaput bedeutet wann etwas nicht funktioniert ist.
Funktioniert.
Funktioniert ist.
So, kaput means when something is not working or something is not functioning. Next one, Angie's turn.
Okay.
6, Nummer
Die-
6 und auch Nummer 7. Beides.
Okay. Die Kinder spielen nicht Fußball und Tennis.
Sondern Tennis.
Sondern?
Hmm. Or,
Rather, okay.
yes, or you can hear like but also.
But yeah, okay. Gerard learned Russisch. Then studiert nächstes Jahr in Moskau.
Bedeutet?
Gerard is learning Russisch. Learned Russisch. But he
Because.
sorry. Because he is studying next year in Moscow.
Und hier?
Gerard learned Russisch while nächstes Jahr in Moskau studiert.
Sehr schön. Nummer 8 und 9, die sind für Rachel. Nummer 8 und Nummer 9, beides. Rajbir, can you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Müsstest du ins Kino gehen? Oder müsstest du ins Konzert? Should I go to the cinema or I should go to the concert?
Correct the meaning. Meaning is wrong.
I have to go to this. You have to go to the cinema.
Müsstest, was bedeutet müssten, Rajbir? Would like to. So you would like to go to cinema or you want to go to concert.
I thought.
Next, number 9 und 10. Rajbir, you only read, and then 11 and 12, Rachel and Angie will do.
Okay, ich lerne heute für mein Examen. Das ich lerne auch morgen. Today I have to learn for exam. And I also have to learn. I have to learn in morning. So
So und.
und
Ich
and
lerne heute für meinen Exam. So I'm learning today for my exam and I learn
and
in the morning also.
I learn in morning also.
Nummer 10.
Ich müsste heute nicht arbeiten. I have no work today. Das Wetter ist so schön.
Müsste. You're
Okay, I'm reading
understanding
again, Musen. Okay.
you're understanding the meaning incorrectly, Rajveer. Read it again and tell the correct meaning.
Ich müsste heute nicht arbeiten.
Hmm. Meaning?
Das
First, पहले इसका meaning समझो. Then you will be able to fill in the blank. Understand this meaning first. What is the meaning of this?
I don't like to work today.
I don't want to work today.
I don't want to work today
Hmm.
because weather is so beautiful.
Hmm. So what will you fill in here? Den oder
Mm,
weil?
then while
Den, because the structure is not changing. Is not at the end.
okay then
Nummer 11, Angie.
Sie ist kein Fleisch.
Hmm.
I can say but right.
Hmm.
Aber nur Gemüse.
Hmm.
She does not eat meat,
Hmm.
but only vegetables.
Yes. Nummer 12, Rachel.
Sie ist normalerweise kein Fleisch. Aber heute isst sie einen Hamburger.
Meaning?
She doesn't usually eat meat, but today she eats hamburger.
Yes. So normal is like normally or usually. Now we are going to do exercise. Here we have to connect the sentences and understand the meaning. So here we have a different category where the structure is changing. So there are two separate sentences which are given, and then the connector is also there. So it's just you have to connect them with the help of this connector and tell me the exact answer. So this is something you will be doing in your copy. So 10 sentences, 10 answers. Write it, take 5-10 minutes, and then we'll discuss it.
Excuse me.
Yes, Rajveer.
With the help of this conjunction, we have to add these two sentences.
Yes,
Something like that.
yes. There are two separate sentences. You have to connect them with the help of these conjunctions. And since all these conjunctions are the ones which changes the sentence structure.
So we have to go with particular only,
Yes,
like of weather.
yes, that has been given already. It's just you have to write the complete sentence. For example, ich weiß nicht, ob ich heute kommen kann. So I don't know whether I can come today. And in this particular exercise, there are one or two words which we haven't discussed like 15-20 minutes back. But let's just write it and then we'll discuss it. It's just you have to connect them and change the sentence structure. It's pretty simple to do. I understand if you don't understand meaning of every word. We'll discuss it. Not to worry.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute. Once done, please send me the picture. Geschrieben. Rajbeer, geschrieben.
No, ma'am. No.
Rachel, Angie.
9.
Oh, okay. Okay, Angie has sent it. Let everyone else finish and then we'll discuss. Please be quick, guys. Angie, please check your sentence number 8. Sentence number 10.
What does it whale mean? W-E-I-L. Whale.
Why? Because. Okay, let's do one thing. If you guys are finding it little tough to do or it's taking time, I am starting to discuss this, and then whatever you have written, you can just cross check it. So Angie, you also had some basic mistakes. I'll just give you the answers and you can correct your answers. So Nummer 1, ich weiß nicht, ob ich heute kommen kann. And then there is a connector. Before connector, we add comma. I don't know whether I can come today. The meaning is pretty simple, nothing tricky. In order to understand where we use ob, the meaning is pretty straightforward, right? Now the second sentence is Brigitte denkt, dass ihr Freund sehr nett ist. Now, what is this das? It's simply that. The meaning has been given already. So there are a lot of sentences where we use that. I think that, I want that, I said that. So das means that. The most commonly used conjunction in English also and in German also. This is also the one which changes the structure. Let me add das here. For example, I am saying, ich denke, I think that German is easy. Ich denke, dass Deutsch sehr einfach ist. So here, Deutsch ist sehr einfach. German is very easy. So this ist has been kept at the end because of this conjunction. So from here, I have kept it here. So from this, I have taken it to here. Now, next sentence.
Ma'am, can you use two verb back to back like conjugated verb, common
No,
and can? First,
no. First basic rule, Rajveer. In one sentence, you can conjugate one verb only, which you put at the second place.
here, ma'am, in first sentence, heute common can. So common is
Common has not been conjugated. This is an infinitive form. Can
okay.
has been conjugated, which we have kept at the end of the sentence.
Oh, okay.
Now, Nummer 3. Andre lernt Deutsch, weil seine Mutter aus Deutschland kommt. Andre is learning German because his mother is coming from Germany. So I'll pick this kommt conjugated and I'll put it at the end of the sentence. Also Andre lernt Deutsch, weil seine Mutter aus Deutsch kommt. So weil is we have used already, so there should not be any problem with that. Now, next sentence. Ich habe Salat gegessen, weil ich möchte gesund bleiben. Ich habe Salat gegessen, weil ich gesund bleiben möchte. Möchte kept at the end, conjugated as per ish. So I have ate salad, or I ate salad because I want to stay fit. Gesund bleiben, to stay fit. Now, one means when. So this one basically means when, like as a W question also, and at times it used as a connector also. So one basically has 2-3 meanings. We will discuss that in detail with more exercises tomorrow. But here it's just the indirect question. We have learned in A1 already what is direct question and what is indirect question. So this is basically an indirect question. Either I can say, when does the bus comes? So this is a pretty direct question. When does the bus arrive, or when does the bus is arriving? But if I add, do you know when the bus will arrive? So this do you know basically makes this question indirect. So here it will be weißt du. Then der Bus kommt. This is wann, nicht wenn, sorry. Wann der Bus kommt an. Nummer 6. Klaus fährt Fahrrad, weil das Wetter sehr schön ist. Weil das Wetter sehr schön ist. Dann Nummer 7. Lisa ist nicht sicher. Lisa is not sure whether she would go to the class ob sie morgen zum Unterricht geht. So Lisa ist nicht sicher, ob sie morgen zum Unterricht geht. Nummer 8. Seine Mutter hat ihn gefragt. Now here we have warum, which means why. So this also becomes the indirect question basically. So seine Mutter hat ihn gefragt. His mother asked him why he hasn't come to house. So ist will go at the end. Now if we are not using this first sentence, this particular sentence, why he hasn't come to house, will be a direct question, but we have added this additional sentence here which makes this question indirect. So in indirect questions also the conjugated verb will go at the end. So warum is working here as a connector between these two sentences. Number 9. Es ist gut, dass du mir alles gesagt hast. It is good that you have told me everything. Es ist gut, that you have told me everything. Now can somebody tell me if mir is correct here or not? Should I use mish here or should I use mir here? Here, should it be mir or mish?
Mish.
Warum mish? Here, me is dative.
There is no.
No. So mir is the correct answer because me is the dative case, that you have told everything to me. I am the person who is being like the lazy case, you can say, or the second object. You is there, the subject, nominative, alles, everything is there. What case? Accusative, and then the third case, dative, will be me. That you have told to me, dative, everything. So do is nominative, alles is accusative, and then mir is dative. That is why it is mir, not mish, because it is like to me. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, ein Moment. Sag mir bitte, wann du mich anrufen kannst. Had it been a direct question, it would have been like, wann kannst du mich anrufen? But we have sag mir bitte also, which makes the question indirect. So, sag mir bitte, wann du mich anrufen kannst. So this is how we make sentences with conjunction. Any confusion with this particular exercise?
No, ma'am.
Usually the verb,
The
it
last.
will go to the last part, right?
Yes, but then you have to learn this particular thing, basically what words are there which are going to impact the sentence structure and what words are there which are not going to impact the sentence structure. It's just you have to keep in mind this only. Now what your homework will be, after this class I'll upload the recording and this sheet also. First thing you will be doing, you will go through these sentences one more time. Your main homework will be all these green highlighted words in this exercise number 3. I'm just highlighting them so that you don't miss them. All these conjunctions given in exercise number 3, you will make fresh sentences using these conjunctions. I'm not giving any fill in the blanks exercise like majorly today onwards, the homework will be like you will have to learn to write new fresh sentences on your own, because once you understand the topic, filling in the blanks is a pretty easy task, so there is nothing much you have to do. But when you make something new, some new sentences on your own, what happens is you start thinking in that particular language, and you can master in that language only when you start thinking in that, and that will help you in the expression part also. So majorly what happens with the students, even when they clear B2 C1, they are pretty good with Huron, they are pretty good with Schreiben and Lesen, but when it comes to expression, they are not very expressive because they don't think in that language. So this is the right time when you start making new and fresh sentences on your own. So that is why no fill in the blank exercise, just keep these words with you and then try to make new sentences using them in your sentence. So there can be many sentences where you can use ob, das, weil, wann, und so weiter. So try to make like 2 sentences from each conjunction, because they are like only 4 5. Verstanden?
Standing.
Okay, dann sehen wir
Yes.
am Morgen.
Miss
Bis morgen.
Morgan.
Present.
Bis morgen.
Bis morgen.
Bye.
Rajveer.